God is so merciful. I just have to testify to his greatness and mercy. A few days ago, my daughter's father, I had no money, and he forwarded $100 so I could get gas. I put 40 in the tank. I had 60 left over. And when you get to a point where you have no money, you can start getting tight, shoulder stuff. And I was at that point again. I had been there a lot this year. But the next day, I was picking up Jayla and said, let me treat her. Let me get her a Happy Meal. And I went through the drive-thru to get her a Happy Meal. And it kept saying, decline, 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 decline. The $60 was gone. There was a zero balance in each and every account that I had. It just hit me at that moment. And then I announced that I just at that moment gave up. Like, you ain't got no money. I applied for a job. It was taking longer. I was like, holidays are coming up. People aren't going to give. You need to let this go. So I publicly announced that I was going to sell the store. And I did that numb with my rational mind. But a couple of days, the emotion mind, the passion mind started. And that's how I started the business. It wasn't with rational thought, but faith, passion. I said, don't you give up. So people started talking to me, reminding me about the goodness of God, having faith, speaking faith, believing faith, law of attraction. Saying, be more mindful of what I'm speaking. And I think I'm a pretty positive person, but they're like, check even more what you say. So I started checking. And all of a sudden, with announcing I was going to sell, I was getting more interest in saving the store, investors, and letting it go. So touching. So yesterday, I was at the store, and I went into the white room, and it served as my prayer closet. And I began to pray out loud to God. I began to worship to God. I began to praise to God. I began to remind and decree how the laws of the universe, the laws of attraction, the word of God says he will be my provider. He will pray. I ask God to expand my territory so I could be a blessing to others. I gave praise in advance of what I did not see. I said, whatever the will of God, I am thankful, and went in prayer and praise and worship. And when I walked out, I was startled because there's a woman in my store. I was like, ooh, did she hear me praising and clapping and speaking in tongue? Did I seem a little loop to her? And she's like, and so I serviced her. That woman spent $134. I had other people come in. And I made like $200 that day. Last Saturday before, crickets, no one walked in. Then I had someone call. They wanted to meet me that night, an investor. No one had ever wanted to meet. Other people are coming to see it. This morning, I'm cleaning, organizing. I've been looking. I found a check, $250. I had not. And I was in awe by it. God was merciful indeed. Trust him. Trust him. Trust him.